Right now at 5, the Thanksgiving getaway is on, but snow and wind could soon get in the way.
Plus, convicted Slenderman stabber Morgan Geyser returning to Wisconsin. When and exactly where?
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. The Thanksgiving travel rush is here.
And so is some weather that could become a problem. Let's bring in our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart, to break it down.
Well, the good news, if you're going here or east of the area tonight, there's going to be really no issues going on right now. We're still mild in conditions, but the snow and wind will be arriving from west to east as we go later tonight through Wednesday morning. Really, the snow amounts is not the biggest thing. It's the wind combination with snow. It's going to create poor visibility and slick spots too. Almost whiteout conditions are possible at times, especially I-90 and northward through the morning. So that's what we're really looking at. Right now, it's a lot of rain, mist going on. Still very mild, mid to upper 40s across all the areas. We're not going to expect to see any bout of snow really until after midnight. That's your showers coming through right now. It's a brief period really south of I-94 that you're going to see it, but notice it's dry behind this line, so it won't last too long. As you can notice, zooming into La Crosse, it's a wet next couple hours until we can actually get drier conditions behind it. And it's a similar story, but expect the rain maybe to be more continuous as it goes areas further north throughout the evening hours. So later on, we'll break down, yes, that wind, that cold coming. We have Turkey Day cold. And we even have more snow on the way, too. So a lot to break down as we get later in the broadcast.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
Well, on the road, the tracks, and in the air, people are on the move.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk is live tonight outside the Amtrak station. Grace.
Today marks the start of several record-breaking Thanksgiving travel days here in Wisconsin. Over 1.65 million Wisconsinites are expected to travel over the Thanksgiving holiday.
Our biggest Thanksgiving travel forecast on record, and that's going to be both on the roads and at the airports as well as train stations.
Most Wisconsinites will travel by car. Jarmus says drivers should hit the road early to avoid traffic.
You're going to have folks that are still doing their regular weekday afternoon commutes, mixing in with those who are hitting the road for their holiday travels. So if you can head out before noon, you may be able to avoid that.
Drivers that leave early on Wednesday might run into icy road conditions. One driver says safety is his top concern when traveling for the holidays.
I gotta think about what those other people are gonna be doing on the road, and that it's also other conditions that some people also don't know how to drive.
Over 140,000 Wisconsinites are expected to fly. Delays from the government shutdown shouldn't be an issue, but bad weather could be.
Your flight can be impacted, even if it's not, there's no storm where you are. If there are storms anywhere in the country, that could be impacting connecting flights and departures.
More Wisconsinites than ever before are expected to travel by train and bus.
We do think that there is some amount of folks who maybe otherwise would have booked air travel that were a little scared off by, what we saw happening at the airports the last couple of months.
With travel numbers up across the board, Jarmus says travelers should plan ahead and check their trip details before heading out. And the busy travel period is expected to run through Sunday. Reporting in La Crosse, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. And as a reminder, as you travel, you can track weather with our First Warn weather app. It's available at the App Store or on Google Play. Developing now, Slenderman attacker Morgan Geyser will return to Wisconsin.
News 8 Now's Allison Fergut is tracking the latest. Allison.
Morgan Geyser waived her right to an extradition hearing in Chicago this morning. The 23-year-old was first arrested in 2014 after stabbing a classmate to, quote, appease the fictional online character Slenderman. The court sentenced Geyser to up to 40 years in a psychiatric hospital, but earlier this year, a judge allowed her conditional release to a group home in Madison. This Saturday, Geyser cut off her ankle monitor and fled the home, running off with a 43-year-old she met at a church event. Now that person is speaking out, saying they left with Morgan to keep her safe.
She already made it clear if I didn't go with her or not, she was still going, and she was not going back to jail, and I know what that means. And I was scared and I was nervous, and I still chose to, for my friend, who I knew wasn't going to make it on her own.
Charlie and Morgan were arrested Sunday night at an Illinois truck stop. Charlie is facing charges of criminal trespassing and obstructing identification. During Geiser's court hearing today, a judge said Waukesha County authorities have 30 days to transport her back to Wisconsin. And Waukesha's district attorney told reporters she wants the state to revoke Geiser's conditional release and send her back to a mental hospital. Reporting in the newsroom, Allison Fergit, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Allison. Holiday travel already affected for drivers in Hoka. Highway 61 was closed this morning due to a crash. Police say a van hit a semi-truck stopped on the shoulder, tipping the truck onto its side. Both drivers were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. A portion of Bliss Road is closed. It's from 29th Street to Grandad Bluff Road. Crews are working on water utilities between the first and second landing. The closure is expected to end tomorrow evening.
A shakeup in the Wisconsin governor's race. Beer vendor Ryan Sternad is dropping out. He ran on giving working class families a voice. The Democrat is now backing Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley. 6 Democrats remain in the primary field against 2 Republicans.
Governor Tony Evers and First Lady Kathy Evers sharing a Thanksgiving message.
We're grateful for our friends, our staff, and of course, for you.
It's the people who make Wisconsin the special place it is.
And as we wrap up the 2025, the Year of the Kid, we're also so grateful for all the heroes who are on the front lines doing what's best for our kids across our state every day.
The message also highlighted the extra stress the holidays can bring, emphasizing the importance of resources like 211 and the 988 suicide crisis line.
Gunderson is nearing its fundraising goal for a first-of-its-kind mental health facility. $5.2 million have been raised for the Empath unit. It will function as an urgent care for mental health emergencies.
This care is going to enhance the standard of care for our community forevermore.
That facility is expected to open next winter.
Today is Bangor High School's Day of Service. Students spent the day giving back, cleaning local parks and cemeteries. They also spread cheer throughout the school, writing notes of appreciation, decorating for the holidays, and reading with elementary students.
Communicate with your community, and can you give back to your community? I mean, not everything is just about how book smart you can be, how good you can read, how the best you can do at math. I mean, I think this is just as important, if not more important in some aspects.
The day was planned by students in the high school government class, offering leadership opportunities while making connections in the community.
Parents at St. Patrick's in Onalaska put on their own version of the Macy's Day Parade.
Parents dressed up in inflatable costumes to send the kids off for Thanksgiving break. Some of the costumes this year, unicorns, wiener dogs, and plenty more.
It's so fun. They love to see us dressed up. It's fun to have all the parents come together. It's a celebration of our interpretation of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
The parents walk through the parking lots and hallways for all the kids to see.
Negotiations are ramping up. Up next, progress in the deal to end the Russia-Ukraine war.
Plus, a star surprise news. Tara Reid revealing what happened inside a hotel that ended in an ambulance ride.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m., ART is tracking a snowmaking system, how much and who'll get hit the most, plus why you might need cash the next time you shop. The news starts at 5 a.m.
T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls brings you a kickin' country Christmas with Mason-Dixon Line. A family-friendly Christmas spectacular with Mason-Dixon Line Live. Friday, December 19th. Tickets just $25 with $10 in free rewards play. A kickin' country Christmas, Friday, December 19th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Enjoy the show and stay the night. Book a room at our hotel and ask for the $25 will get you $50 rewards play casino package. Limit 2 offers per room.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports, and your day becomes better, and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and You know, it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Why wait till Black Friday for big savings? At Wesco and Sparta, it's Black November. Everybody does Black Friday, but at Wesco, every day in November is Black Friday. Break down the door savings on furniture, mattresses, appliance, and flooring. Then save even more with coupon savings of $25 to $100 off. Buy one item, use a coupon. Buy 10 items, use 10 coupons. There's no limits during Black November. Now at Wesco and Sparta. Look in your paper for coupons or online at shopwesco.com.
Honey, we need to get the new shower before the holidays.
Yeah, we need to get the dishwasher too.
Wait, did you see this?
We gotta go.
Now's the time to tackle those big projects. It's your last chance. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Don't wait to renovate. Finish your projects with help from Menards before it's too late.
And we got an 11% rebate too.
Save big money at Menards. T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Ukraine has agreed to a peace deal.
But the White House says there are still issues that need to be hammered out. CBS's Erica Brown is in Washington with the latest.
Ukraine and Russia traded deadly strikes overnight, killing at least 7 people in Ukraine's capital city and 3 in southern Russia.
In the last month, 25,000 soldiers have died.
It comes as U.S. officials negotiate the terms of a peace deal between the warring countries. President Trump was optimistic about the talks during the White House's annual turkey pardoning ceremony.
I think we're getting very close to a deal. We'll find out.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky hopes to meet with President Trump soon to work out what he called sensitive points.
We firmly believe security decisions about Ukraine must include Ukraine, because when something is decided behind the back of the country or its people, there is always a high risk that it simply will not work.
Ukraine's national security advisor said Tuesday that a common understanding has been reached on key terms of the U.S. brokered agreement, while Russia's foreign minister declined to directly comment on the plan.
But I think the big resistance that'll probably come out of the Kremlin will have to do with some of what they always describe as the underlying conditions, which is security guarantees for Ukraine, but some way precluding them from joining the NATO alliance.
In a social media post, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said there are a few delicate but not insurmountable details that must be sorted out and will require further talks between Ukraine, Russia, and the United States. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
Arizona Senator Mark Kelly could be court-martialed. That's according to Pentagon officials. The former naval officer was one of 6 Democrats featured in a video telling members of the military to refuse illegal orders. The Pentagon says the video interferes with the morale and discipline of U.S. troops. President Trump called the move seditious.
Senator Mark Kelly well knows the rules of the military and the respect that one must have for the chain of command.
Kelly has not accused Trump of issuing illegal orders, but says he's worried he will in the future.
A stunning claim from actress Tara Reid. The 50-year-old actress says she left a drink unattended at a Chicago hotel bar to go smoke a cigarette. When she came back, it was covered with a napkin. Reid finished the drink, passed out, and later woke up in a hospital. The actress is still recovering and has filed a police report.
Kohl's has named a new CEO. The Wisconsin-based retailer is appointing Michael Bender. He has served as interim CEO since May. He was previously president and CEO of iMart Express. Kohl's fired previous CEO Ashley Buchanan in April for violating the company's ethics codes.
We'll have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, eventually it's going to look like this tomorrow, as you see in Brainerd, Minnesota, with the snow falling and the wind going on. So we'll time out the wind and the snow and see what the rest of the Thanksgiving holiday weekend looks like. All coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar. For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0% APR with an average finance savings of over $4,600 on this Sierra 1500 model.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale starts this Friday at 6 a.m. Now's your chance to save up to 50% or more on Friday-only super deals store-wide while supplies last. Like 55% off these Nesco covered cake pans, $7.99. Get our Black Friday price on Purina Pro Plan dog food, $15 off. And get a $15 mail-in rebate when you buy 10 packs of Mystic Grease, starting at $2.89 each. Don't miss your chance to save up to 50% or more during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale, starting at 6 a.m.
Hy-Vee is your Thanksgiving headquarters. Save big Saturday through Wednesday. Hy-Vee butter, just $2.49. Hy-Vee canned corn or green beans, 49 cents. Campbell's soup, 88 cents. 5 pounds of potatoes, $1.48. Save on cream cheese, Jimmy Dean bacon, Nabisco snack crackers, Pepsi 6-packs, and more. Save in-store and online Saturday through Wednesday. Plus, get a free turkey when you buy a ham. Only at Hy-Vee.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get a good taste of winter here. And the big thing with this event coming tomorrow is not so much the snow, it's the winds. Winds could be gusting over 45 at times, even higher too, especially in higher terrain. So that combination with the snow going on will create near whiteout conditions at times. Even though we won't see a lot of snow for some places, it may be in that 1 to 3 at the most. So that's really the thing with this is the worst conditions will be in the morning. The winds will continue in the afternoon, but the snow won't. We still could see some blowing and drifting snow in the afternoon where snow is on the ground, and that could continue to create some slick spots along the roads. But the wind and the snow in the morning, definitely the morning commute will be impacted with this. There's a lot of alerts going on. The winter weather advisories here, winter storm warnings for more snow, even blizzard warnings as you go towards the northern part of Wisconsin into the UP, where they could pick up a couple feet of snow with this too. Further south, all the brown is wind advisories due to those winds too. So these areas may not see as much snow accumulation, but the wind will still be a problem overall. So it's really going to be messy morning for really the entire area going through. The good news is it won't last too much for snow into the afternoon. Here's this really area of showers that's coming through right now ahead of the cold front that's swinging through. The good news is once this comes through, a lot of areas south of I-94 are going to see a dry period probably until midnight or even later. You see by 8:10, 8:20, it's already starting to push east of it. The dry conditions continue all the way almost up to Rusk County. They might continue to see rain there, but notice it's dry right now, and there's the snow that's beginning to wrap around and the wind's beginning to pick up. So that snow will eventually get here probably closer to 1 to 2 in the morning for a lot of areas, and then filter in really a lot after 3 a.m. And that's when the snow and wind starts picking up for the entire area. That'll continue to the morning commute. As you see, that temperatures do fall back below freezing, so that means roads could be an issue too. As we continue to the morning hour, the snow will continue, but we will see a decreasing trend in the snow as we go after about 10, 11 a.m. You can start seeing breaks in here. That doesn't mean the wind won't stop as temperatures kind of hover back in the mid to upper 20s. Going in the afternoon, The snow will taper off or push east, but the wind will continue. Cloud cover will also continue. As I mentioned, you could see some blowing and drifting throughout the afternoon. Through the evening, the winds will die down. We'll be more in that 15 to 20, maybe gusts near 35 as we get towards the evening, but the wind won't entirely go away through the evening hour, even overnight as cloud cover breaks up. Snow amounts, as I mentioned, this is not the biggest factor in the storm. It's really the combination of snow and wind. 3 to 6 as you go further north of Eau Claire. 1 to 3. It could be a little bit 1 to 3 in some of the higher terrain as you go into Vernon, Richland County, even some of the areas in Iowa. But for the most part, it'll be in that around that 1-inch mark. Turkey Day, the good news, it's dry. The bad news, it's going to be in the mid to upper 20s, breezy conditions, so wind chills potentially will be in the teens, maybe single digits too. A little bit of sun potentially, but still cold overall. We have another system to deal with. This one Friday night through Saturday night. This one, the positive with this, we're not going to see much wind. The negative, we could see a lot more snow as we go all the way through Saturday night. You see the probability of 6+ inches is covering the area, but this is from Friday night all the way to Saturday night. So we'll have alert day conditions for this one. But this is just accumulating snow. We'll see how much we get. We'll fine-tune this as we get past Turkey Day here. But something to keep in mind if you have travel plans Friday night through Saturday night, especially if you're going south and west, we could see another round of significant accumulation too, all the way through Sunday night, 6+ inches. The positive news with that, we don't have the wind to deal with too. Otherwise, it's cold, and it gets even colder after Saturday. We are getting in the single digits above and below zero likely for overnight lows Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we're not going to move much other than the teens. To give you an idea, our average temperature right now should be in the 30s. So it's going to be a cold stretch, and we're going to have a decent snowpack across the area. So those overnight lows may be conservative right now.
Oh, man. So winter's going to be aggressive.
Yeah,
it's going to be aggressive going into December, and we'll see how long this pattern lasts. But once you get a snowpack in the area,
even
then your
colder.
temperatures get
It's on.
It's on.
All right, thank you, Greg. President Trump pardons 2 lucky turkeys, Waddle and Gobble.
Coming up, the tradition that dates back to the Lincoln era.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time.
Great time to buy Ranger, Maverick.
Slated. And F-Series.
America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. Let's light them up.
Now that's some holiday power.
That's Holiday Pro Power onboard.
It's like a mobile generator.
Now get 0 down, 0% financing, and 0 payments for 90 days on a new Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
The easiest way to furnish your cabin is at Black River Furniture Outlet. Bring the outdoors in with a handmade dining table set, crafted from the finest woods like hickory, walnut, maple, and barnwood. Shop cozy Amish rockers and upholstery, or Wisconsin-made easy sofas with customizable fabrics. Pair it all with a cabin rug, 5x8s, 8x10s, scatters, and runners available. And before you leave, visit the bed shed. Check out our rustic bedroom groups and bunk beds, as well as our Amish office furniture. Open 7 days a week, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
We're here at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service to tell you about the great vacuums you can get for your home today. Oh, look, it's Lance, the new owner of A1 himself.
I don't do interviews, I do vacuums. At A1 Vacuum, we care about reliable products and service, and that hasn't changed with the new ownership. Our vacuums clean deeper and are built to last. We carry vacuums from all the top brands and can service any make and model.
Stop in, see the changes to A1 Vacuum today.
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a backup and significant repairs. Use Rid-X once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to 20% and help prevent backups. Try Rid-X.
At Overhead Door Company, we repair any garage door and only install the best. Serving up to 100 miles outside of the Onalaska, Wisconsin area. When you need a door company you can trust with your life, call Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Miss a story? See it again or watch us live on YouTube at WKBT News 8 Now. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
It was a big day for Waddle and Gobble.
President Donald Trump pardoning the 2 turkeys a short time ago. The birds are from North Carolina. Presidents have pardoned turkeys as far back as the Lincoln era. But the first official pardon was granted by President George H.W. Bush in 1989. Look at those happy turkeys.
Yeah, so we are officially in Thanksgiving mode if we hadn't been already.
Congratulations to them. Enjoy your life. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford Crew.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house.
Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red? Making customers happy. That's my favorite tradition.
Like my sweater.
Get 0 down, 0% financing, and 0 payments for 90 days, plus $1,000 bonus cash on a new Ford Explorer. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Honey, we need to get the new shower before the holidays.
Yeah, we need to get the dishwasher too.
Wait, did you see this?
We gotta go.
Now's the time to tackle those big projects. It's your last chance. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Don't wait to renovate. Finish your projects with help from Menards before it's too late.
And we got an 11% rebate too.
After I decided my pain was too much, and my doctor actually suggested that I do visit the Good Feet store. Pretty amazing when they put the arch supports in your shoe and you walk around and you realize there's not pain and you think, how can this arch support in my shoe make my back pain go away? But it works. And how can it make my knee pain go away? It was incredible.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if arch supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
All right, for this evening, we'll have a round of rain here early, a break in the precipitation, and then the snow will come more after midnight for most areas, probably closer to 2 to 3. And that's the snow and the wind. Gusts could be over 45, maybe even close to 50, and that could cause some whiteout conditions during the morning for some areas, especially in the higher terrain or above ridge lines. Otherwise, we have another opportunity for snow coming Friday night through Saturday night. That has alert day conditions because we could see over 6 inches through that entire period. The only positive with that is not the wind. So winter is here and it's going to stay.
Yeah, hold on to your hats tomorrow. That's for
Absolutely.
sure. All right, that does it for us at 5.
We'll see you back at 6.